You're killing me, Smalls.
We making movies, no acting in. I'm fucking Instagram action shit. UPS shipping packages. I'm smoking weed out them packages. If I ain't got a gun, I'm stabbing it. I got some leftover lean in the cabinet. I can hit your little hoe when she happy. Poke on that pussy shit like it's a tablet. We making movies, no acting in. I'm fucking Instagram action shit. UPS doing the packaging. I'm smoking good ass weed out them packages. I can't lie 'cause I ain't capping it.
Welcome back to the DNA Podcast. It's your boy D.
It's your boy Antonio. Let's get to it.
This week we're going to discuss body positivity and how it's kind of one directional if you think about it.
Yep.
To get started, I will never really shame people for loving the way that they look, but sometimes medically there's something wrong with just being empowering it.
Yeah. I think ultimately what it comes down to, if you're comfortable being the weight that you are, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not going to force you to lose weight. I'm not going to shame you into losing weight. I'm not going to do any of that. But ultimately, I think it's bringing a culture of saying that being morbidly obese and being like super overweight is just okay.
Like, yeah.
And it's like, that's becoming the new norm, or they're trying to make it the new norm. And it's like, sure, you don't have to be a twig, but you have to at least be somewhat healthy. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to play sports. You don't even have to run every day. But just being fat for the sake of being fat. Is it okay? And it's not me not looking at it half full. I'm a fat guy. And the funny thing is, people who know me now, so you're not even all that fat. Like, you're kind of big. And you're just kind of big, but you're not fat, which is true. But people who knew me in high school, compared to that, and of course, we're all not the same what we were in high school, but I was a stud. Like, and that this isn't over exaggeration. This is not me hyping myself. I was a stud, bench 300. Don't know what I squat, but I squatted 550 in 10th grade. So probably on the 700, 800 scale senior year, this and that. So like, I'm fat. I am not okay with being this fat. I've accepted that I'm fat, and I'm not, oh shit, that nigga fat. But I watch what I eat now. I count calories. I work out more. And so I tell people all the time, bro, being fat is not it. Like, that's what I tell people. And it's,
yeah, I mean, like, ultimately for me, like, I'm up to 200 pounds. I don't look it, but I'm up to 200 pounds, and it low-key hurt my pride.
this is the most that you ever weighed, and by your metrics, you're fat now.
Yeah. And like, it ultimately just comes down to the saying of like, motion is lotion. And I feel like I'm getting stiff. I'm not able to do the things I should be able to do. And I'm only 25, so I got to get my life together, one way or the other. You know what I'm saying?
And so like, we only say that to where it's like, this isn't one-sided. This isn't us just talking and fat shaming people for the hell of it, but it's starting to actually go south. And I'm gonna hit a couple of different points, but like, my main point, I noticed it started going south when Corona really got big, because Corona is real deadly to fat people. Like, this is fact. This is medical fact, but people are trying to spin it like you were fat shaming. No, it is fact. If you're fat and you catch it, it's going to take you out.
Yeah.
Well, not out, but it's going to be more devastating.
Yeah.
So, like, when I noticed that people on social media is trying to spin it like, oh, you don't have to lose weight if you want to, that's fat shaming, you can do whatever. So, somebody telling you lose weight for literally not just your immediate health, but not for your long-term health, but in the immediacy. And it's just like, this is where we've gotten to in a society.
I saw this fucking video on TikTok, and it pissed me off so much. And I was talking to my fiance about it, and she was just like, "Why are you so upset about it?" Because I was like, "It's dumb." The argument was just trash. She basically said, if you work out to reach a certain physique, right? Some people are like bodybuilders and they like to work out to reach a certain physique. That's fat phobic. If you're not working out for your health, it's fat phobic. And I'm just like, Just the is it skinny phobic that you don't want to work out then? By your logic, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, we probably seen the same girl because was it a fat white girl? I think blonde.
No,
or
it was a brown skinned black girl about medium build, not even fat. So the part that was like,
because my other point is mindset. Like Americans think freedom of speech makes it right. That's where the problems came at. Because you feel a certain type of way, your feelings are stupid. And people have got on me before for saying, I used to say that back in middle school. Because you feel some shit, don't make a damn.
Yeah.
But now we live in a world where if you feel it, you're not supposed to break people down. You're not supposed to shit on their opinion. Bro, your opinion is trash. So like I'm not, because I saw this one girl who, she said you're fat phobic if you have a preference for not fat women. Like she said that it's impossible for you not to have a preference of fat women. You're like being racist, being genderist, you're fat shaming basically. Like what? That doesn't even make sense. Like you can't make me like a certain type of thing.
exactly.
But like this one guy was breaking it down because he breaks down transgender people's arguments or whatever. So like he was breaking down his argument. It was like she found a need. She found a way to explain why she can never end up in a relationship or why her relationships doesn't last long. So she made a bullshit way forward instead of just facing the fact that A, she's a bitch, and 2, that she's fat. You can't be both. If you're fat, you gotta be nice. If you're mean, you gotta look cute. That's it. Like, that's just point blank. I don't make the rules.
And like, and I do think there's a point to the whole thing of like, you can be a bigger girl and be pretty. We've seen that with Lizzo. We've seen that with, Adele before she lost the weight.
Bro, you feel me? Adele was cute.
Her teeth were jacked up, but she's British. I don't expect any much.
Yep.
More. But like, you can be a big girl and be cute. That's not. And if someone says you're a big girl so you can't be cute,
that's fat
phobic. Yeah, that's fat shaming. But like, if I just don't like, I mean, bitches all the time be like, I don't date anybody under 6'1" or 6 foot.
You have heard that a lot. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you.
I'm a short guy, so
what's worse is I think you're average height.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, like, you're not even short by definition. They just like tall, but nobody ever complains. There was actually a guy on the internet complaining about that, but of course he got roasted because he's a guy.
Yeah.
But like he was upset because he was like, hey, you just said you like tall guys, but I don't discriminate. If I said this and said that, I would be looked at as a bad guy. He was a short white guy. But it's kind of like, what's the difference from what he said and what the fat white girl said? Mm-hmm. They're both exactly the same, but since he's a guy,
and like,
he's not taken serious.
I'm all for letting you have your preferences, because no one can force you into being attracted to somebody.
Bro,
that's fucking weird.
If somebody tells me I'm racist because I just like black women, it was always meant to be. I need a little bit of darkness to the skin. If you pale, if you're white, no sir, no sir. If that makes me racist, that's just what it is. But even with that, like speaking on it, I think there's a double standard.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To it, because most guys prefer women with a little bit of meat. Man, do you know how many fat girls turn me away for being fat? I'm not even gonna hold you. I was talking to Joan at work, and my homeboy Ken, who we hope to have on, I was talking, and it was like something. Man, this girl says she don't date big guys. Bitch, you fat. And I said it in a certain way. He was weak. He was like, bro, why did you have to say it like that? But bro, she tried to clown me like she's picture perfect shape.
Yeah. I don't know. But you don't really see, not too often, you don't see a big guy and a big girl together. Every now and then you do, but not very often. It's usually, a skinny guy and a big girl, or a big girl and a skinny guy, or, whatever.
Yeah.
Or I probably said it the same way both times, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Skinny girls do find me attractive. I have no real reason for it.
Because they be cold at night. That's why.
And I'd be too hot for fat girls. I'm keeping a buck. The reason why the mathematics is what it is, bro, sex is weird when you both big. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Like, it's not weird, but it takes way more energy than it should. I tell you, like, I respect skinny niggas for going with women that's 2 times their body weight.
Shit, 3.
Hey, you tossing some, Joni. You. Man, maybe I'd be able to do that if my back on bad. So just mathematically, just the weights evening out. But like when you're having sex, the combined weight should not exceed 450.
Being a weight limit.
If your combined weight gets upwards of 600, y'all are too damn big. I don't give a damn if one nigga's 500, the nigga too damn big. But this is starting. We picked it because it's starting to get alarming quickly, and it's just like everything in the world. When people latch on to something, it becomes stupid. In the immediate beginnings, it won't bad, but like. I'm not even gonna hold you. Some people need to be fat shamed because, like, I guess there's a positive fat shaming. I would say,
yeah.
It's like I don't know how you let people get to be like 600 pounds.
If you let your loved one get that big, and you never told them, "Hey, dog, you got to get your life together." Now you could tell them they still live their life. That's not on you no more. But if you tell them, and you never tell them. You just let them get that big. It's kind of on you too.
Most people who get that big, it's a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle that needs to be enabled. Because like my 600-pound life is kind of the most extreme, but it's easy to go with. Bro, to be having like 3 pizzas, a whole chicken, 4 sides, some KFC, and this. Like I've seen this, bro. The guy had to drive around for like 2 hours to get the stuff. You're the problem. Stop driving around 2 hours. Mind you, it's just for lunch. Yeah, they're like, I shit you not.
Don't you have a job, sir?
Bro, I swear to God. And it's like, bro, you know if the day that you stop this, the day that, like that will be the day that the weight will start being lost. Now, it will be it will be a long and steady decline, but the day that you started doing this was counterintuitive. Because you're enabling him doing it. And so, like, that's even with just, like, regular weight. Because, like, couples see themselves, well, we getting big. We got to stop eating out. And even though recognizing it is one thing, and whether you make the change straight away, that's another. But, like, you notice that the ex keeps eating out. Stop letting him eat out. Annoy him enough to where he stops eating out. Like,
yeah. I mean, you know, that the whole being in a relationship makes you put on pounds, it's true. It is so true.
Shit, the only real thing couples can do is chill, go out to eat, and go places. Going to the other places is more expensive than going out to eat.
Can be. And like, I mean, like unless you're just like an outdoorsy couple and y'all go hiking and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we black, so we don't really do that.
Police might shoot us by accident.
Accident on purpose.
We saw y'all running behind those white people on the trail.
This is good from a nigga who actually enjoys hiking a little bit. Actually, kind of fun.
Boy, it's something about trees and white people I don't get down with. My damn spidey senses be tingling. Over where we live at right now, if I see a white person next to these trees, I gotta scan my horizon. You got some rope with you, nigga? I ain't going out like that. Boy, I refuse to be the nigga on the news. Black man found hanging in the woods hiking. And the other black people. See, that's why black people don't go hiking.
Shit, that did happen to a lady in like LA or something like that. She wanted to hike for her first date and ended up going fucking missing, and then the police ruled it an accident.
See, that's why black people don't go hiking. That's how, nope. Wouldn't be me.
How the guy go up with her and then come back alone and it's an accident?
I can tell that
we'll
guy.
We'll talk about that in another episode.
I could tell that guy was white.
Yes.
Just like one of the famous Golden Girls, Betty White. Most people will get that on the replay.
Gotta let that one breathe.
Well, we got off on such a short topic.
So I'm gonna tie this back in. So body positivity. If you actually look into like what the origins of body positivity was, it was like to make people feel good about having like alopecia or vitiligo, or like, you know, they were born missing fingers or they lost fingers in an accident. But that was the initial movement.
Remind me again, alopecia is what that bald bitch Jada Pinkett got. Just remind me again. I just need
Yes.
I just need verification that that's what it is.
That was the original meaning and like purpose of like the body positivity movement, and like, and in that aspect, I think it's completely justified. You know what I'm saying?
Because you should feel comfortable in your skin. You can't control if you lose your hair. Nobody chooses to lose their fingers. Nobody chooses to be born with vitiligo. And some people are just born bigger. I'm not going to necessarily big bone because that's not real. But some people are just born to be a little bit pudgier and jubbier.
Like you are just a bigger guy than me, and it is what it is.
If me and you were both in still peak physical shape,
Yeah.
I would still be much
you still
bigger
be
than you.
me.
So
yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, and certain people carry weight differently. Like some people, they can eat one French fry and put on a pound, and it just is how it is for them. And then other people can, you know, eat you out of house and home and still be twigs.
And I remember that, and that's what I agree. Most things that I disagree with now, I agreed with the original foundation, and even maybe a spinoff. But yes, it is gone because like Americans take things too far. That's what we do, and it's back to the mental thing of justifying. Well, if they feel good doing that, I should feel good being fat. And it's kind of like, so America's known as the fattest country on the planet. Oh yeah, so we've warped that mentality into being happy that we're.
You know what's funny? Like, I know we are like the fattest country on the planet, but at the same time, I've seen plenty of videos from like other countries. Them niggas fat.
So it's weird in other places. So like I could take like China or the Asia.
Well, you know, China's having like a child obesity problem right now.
But they fat shame like motherfucker. So if you see a fat adult, they are getting shamed in public. But I don't know, Asians come out fat. I swear.
Their babies come out fat.
Yeah,
and then they be twigs.
Yeah, like I just swear to you, I've seen so many fat Asian babies. It's just like, if that's just normal, it's just normal.
Yeah. I mean, they probably be feeding the rice at like 2 days old.
But I think back to the American thing, it's one thing to be fat. Everybody got fat people. Damn, y'all breaking records up there. We got one 600-pound person. Y'all got 4 seasons of 12 episodes of different niggas.
Yeah. But yeah, so I lost my train of thought. Shit.
Body positivity, it spun off. Other places be flexing like we ain't.
Like they ain't fat too.
Yeah.
So back to like the whole like two standards, double standards. I guess that's the terminology for that. But there's a movement online right now of like guys calling out women for making fun of them having little dicks, and but
boy, that's funny as hell.
But if you think about it, you can't be pro body positivity when this is the penis I was born with. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't never happened to me, but girls be complaining about small dicks. Boy, even a 747, it looks small if you flying in the Grand Canyon. I swear to you. I heard that joke from somewhere that stayed with me. Ooh, man.
Yeah, but
no, that is the truth. That literally is a double
yeah,
standard.
it's like It's like, but you're allowed to have your preferences. So I'm not gonna shame you for having your preferences, but don't try to be, body positive and then renege on what you're saying.
I think real talk, and like I brought her up, but I'm gonna get serious. The reason why I have so much hate towards Jada Pinkett is she's not the first bald person walking God's green earth. She's not the first bald person to be made fun of. To me personally, I think black people, and like we call it receding hairline, but it's a known fact most black males lose their hair. So by some form of definition, that's alopecia.
I think it's like 50% of men have bald, like have male pattern baldness. Yeah. So like that's just
that's a fancy word of saying alopecia.
No, alopecia is when you lose your hair from because alopecia is like a autoimmune disease.
I was about to say hair is being lost. Because I remember somebody was like, no, when you go bald, you still have your eyebrows. Jada Pinkett still got her eyebrows.
She might eventually lose them.
No, well, shit. She might. Don't know. But like...
Because Ned from...
Yeah. Bro, I told you, it looked scary when I seen him without that damn wig.
And the eyebrows.
I thought he was doing a role for somebody with a... No, let me not go there. But, back to my Jada Pinkett thing, why I'm so upset is because do you know how many people clown on Michael Jordan for being bald all the time? When people are mad, they literally start the sentence, you bald-headed bastard. That's literally what they say. And he lost his hair in his 20s. Like, he had patches of baldness at like 23, 24. But there's nobody. Because he won championships and he's rich, it makes it okay. Jada Pinkett's rich. She's a movie star. It's okay. It's okay then. If it's okay for one, it's okay for the other. Yep. And she's been bald for a little bit of time. He's been getting made fun of since the 90s. Even up till now.
Well, I mean, it's expected for guys to take shit like that on the chin. Yeah. You're supposed to just take that and roll with it.
I remember, and to even frame this, so like Charles Barkley talked shit about San Antonio women. He don't do it no more because the world got soft. But his running gag was that they big down there. That was the funniest. So like no bullshit. The complete compilation through the years is like 18 minutes long. But like they had a bunch of women make fun of him. So it was like, yeah, they literally jumped to his baldness. I mean, it doesn't affect, like, he knows he's fat and bald, brother. Nigga, he's an NBA Hall of Famer, and he's in his 50s. Of course, I'm not what I used to be.
I mean, he was bald in his 20s.
Yeah. But it's like, when it's a guy, that's the first thing that, when you're bald, it's hopped up. All the insults to Terry Crews, still a coon. In all the movies that he's in, the first insult is that he's bald. So that's why I come down so hard on Jada Pinkett, because I truly, deep down in my heart, do not care. I don't. If I go bald, that's all I'm gonna hear for the rest of my life.
Oh yeah,
I'm
getting your ass.
She's gonna have to get the hell over, and I'll still be whooping Will Smith's ass.
My fiance told me that she would love me a little less if I went bald.
Bro,
it came out of her mouth.
Her saying that she might leave you. Like that's dead ass.
I know. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna keep my shit down.
But I've been the monster though. She's told me I've been a monster when I said, what if your wife cut her hair off? I might leave her ass. And like, if it shocks me enough. But once again, this is literally double standards of people we know of me, who I call a good friend of your fiance. But you got to say the right thing. She shave her hair off.
I mean, I don't care. My mom's been cutting her hair short my whole life, so
boy,
I'm used to the look. I'm used to coming home and having a different haircut.
I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized waking up at 6 a.m. to hop in the shower and there's a damn water rat on the sink and it turned out to be a wig. I'm traumatized. I'm scarred my ass. I done damn threw the thing. Mom pissed off when she found it. One damn wig on the floor. Boy, I thought it was alive. I thought I killed it.
I can stop on.
I am traumatized. ties. I'm telling you, boy. I need a crossbred between an Indian girl and damn girl from the islands. I need hair down to the ass. Ooh, man. And in return, bro, if for me to get that, bro, you need to grow your beard back out and never cut your hair off. Deal. That's a little price to pay. Ooh, but yes, that's why going forward, when y'all hear me make jokes about Jada Pinkett, and there's not enough cancel culture in the world to make me not stop talking shit about her because she's bald, big wolf. Like, and the reason why I still consider male pattern baldness autoimmune, well, not alopecia, bro. We don't get to choose. We're losing our damn hair. Like, regardless of the science behind it, it's not coming back.
Now, since we're talking about wigs, we're talking about guys losing their hair. How do you feel about men wigs?
Boy, if I go bald, I look like Steve Harvey the next day. I promise you. Boy, I have the hope. I might get the teeth too. And his eyes look like Mr. Potato Head. Boy,
I think if I ever start to go bald, I think I'm just gonna shave it all off. If it's at the point where I'm looking like I'm just gonna go bald. I'm just gonna accept it and just embrace it.
I'm gonna hold on for dear life. I'm gonna hold.
I think I might try to use Keeps or Rogaine or whatever for a little bit, and if it's not working, I'm just gotta do what I gotta do.
I'm gonna hold on like Coolio do that little strand of hair in his head. I swear.
Bro, he be killing me for that.
Bro, he look fight like a crackhead with just a little speck of. Man, maybe if he untwisted that bitch, he might have a little bit of something on his head. Boy, I'm wearing a wig. I can't. My head too big to be bald.
But I feel like once you go bald, your beard come in number one.
Beard already.
But I'm saying like every bald nigga I've seen has an immaculate beard. I've never seen a bald nigga that didn't have a great beard.
It does change the shape of your head, but I'm not even gonna hold you. My homeboy Eric Bald, boy, it scares me a little bit.
Eric, I'm sorry.
Boy, because he be wearing a do-rag most of the time. Because for people who don't know, bald nigga etiquette, people don't like their head to be cold, so they keep do-rags on all the time. Most dangerous niggas, bald niggas with do-rags. Stamp that.
It's either a do-rag or a scully.
Oh, bro, if they got that scully on and they're bald, they did time in prison. Old Malvo ass niggas. But whenever Eric take off his do-rag, you remember that scene in SpongeBob movie when the nigga take off his crown and bald. And he dead ass be like, bro, you knew I was bald before. Boy, it's one thing to think, it's another thing to see. It just don't sit right with me. He's been bald for like 4 years now. It don't sit right with me, bro. I don't know. Like, maybe because we grew up together, you always had a head full of hair, and then you literally the exact opposite. Nah, bro, it don't sit right with me. Am I bullshit? Is that why you laughing? Am I bullshit?
Eric Bald did catch me by surprise.
Bro, he a whole different. So let me put it to you like this, bro. This is an off story, but Eric used to wild out a lot of his kids like we do. I remember these girls trapped him in the bathroom at church. He punched out the church windows. That's when we realized that nigga's claustrophobic. So like that nigga's adorable when he got hair. Like when he got hair on his head and no facial hair, he's adorable. This shit happened again like a few years ago. Like maybe a year or two ago, but they gonna shoot you if they pull up, bro. You are not adorable no more. You're bald. They're going to shoot you.
They're gonna sue you 45 years old.
Like I swear to you, like he started laughing. Like, yeah, bro, I look like a menace. I swear to God. So that's my offhand, bro. Being bald does something to you, makes you look more mature. But you're a menace, bro. The cops are not gonna question you this time. They're going to shoot.
That's funny.
But yeah, being bald, for me personally, I'm talking a lot of shit. There's no shame to be. There's no shame in being bald because everybody balds. Man, women, hell, fucking cats got a whole damn breed of being bald. Like,
I mean, like even like your dog, your hamster, if they get old enough, they start to lose hair on their body.
like that's why I'm on Jada Pickett's ass. Like, just being bald is no shame. If it was vitiligo, like I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know how it would hold up if I had vitiligo, even though it's accepted now. Boy,
I mean, kids are ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Kids will go and roast you no matter what. This has nothing to do with it, but this is an example of kids being fucking ruthless. So like, when I lived in middle school, like when I lived in Hawaii and I was in middle school, they had this rule where you couldn't have any brand names on your clothes. Only thing that can have a brand name was your shoes, because like Nikes and stuff. You can't really hide that. But like you couldn't wear like Levi jeans. You couldn't wear certain things because
they didn't want the poor people to feel even more.
Yeah, in Hawaii, if you don't know, Hawaii is a very poor state. If you didn't know that, there's a lot of rich people there. They're all white.
In my experience, the people with the off-brand stuff be roasting. How do I know? I was nigga in off-brand stuff. I was a sitting target. I was fat and off-brand stuff. Bro, I had to get in your ass with the roast. I had to get creative. But
I'm saying, kids were still roasting the fuck out of each other. Like, kids were still getting bullied. Kids were still getting lower. They're going to find something to pick on you about. It doesn't matter if you don't have on. The clothes is just the easy thing to pick on.
Yep. And that's why I was like, God forbid if something is actually different about you in the wrong way.
I mean, I was the only black kid there, so they tried me.
And bro, like, not even a grown up thing. Like, if tomorrow, if I notice like a piece of, like, just part of my skin was just a little, I'm like, oh, well, it's just, man, maybe that bitch will, darken back up. But like, if it start to spread, like, I shit you not, I would start wearing gloves. Like, I mean, not sparkly gloves like Michael Jackson, but like if that bitch started like going up my arms and stuff, it'll be hot outside. Remember when I told you there's only two types of people who wear hoodies outside in this weather? Crackheads and people trying to lose weight. Well, a nigga with vitiligo. Like, I'm not going to hold you. So it's like I am more sympathetic for stuff like that because I mentally don't know how I would hold. Like, if mine's got so severe, I probably would just bleach my skin. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you.
I think I would ride it out. I don't think I would bleach.
It's something about my eyes. So like, as you can tell, I'm not the cleanest nigga in the world. I'm not dirty, but like, I don't really care about structure all that much. There's something visually with eyes for me. My OCD would kick in. It would just like I don't know. Just looking at it long enough would just do. It would just do something to me. Like. It's fucked up that I'm gonna say that's how I feel when I see people with vitiligo. I don't ever want to harm them or not talk to them, but just like, I don't know, I just find myself just staring just all over, and it is so glaring. And I guess if I knew somebody more and just seen them every day, it wouldn't be as glaring or jarring to me. But it's like I can't even. I'm too busy focused on this than what we're talking about. Cause it's like, damn.
It's literally that scene from Austin Powers, like multi.
And that's how I feel like just waking up. That's why I was like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Niggas still clown Michael Jackson. Bro, I would have bleached my damn skin too. I probably would have did it sooner. I ain't fucking around with that.
Especially like back in when that happened, like the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the 80s, for sure.
So like,
ain't nobody was gonna give you no slack then.
Oh, for facts. Like, bro, even up until he died, we thought he was making that shit up. Like, and it was a real thing. So, like, I'm more sympathetic towards stuff like that. I'm more sympathetic towards weight because some people can't control their weight. I'm fat because, well, I did fat shit. That nigga would go to the calf for lunch and dinner, eat nothing but ice cream, and then go home and then go back to the room and sleep.
And maybe drink a beer at that.
So I got fat for doing fat shit. But I see people who work 2 times harder than me wear like the fucking trash bags, basically. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call them trash bag suits because like they're not the trash bags, but they're the full workout stuff.
It's the sauna suits.
Yeah, I've seen them do that, run longer, run outside, and them do this or that. And so they steadily dropping weight. And I could drop weight faster than them. So it's like, bro, I'm not shaming that they're working hard. Like, why would I ever talk on somebody when their journey's harder than mine?
Yeah.
And so, like, bro, that's the only time I joke about weight is if somebody brought mine up first. I have to flame you. I have to do you. It's something. And bro, you know you a big boy. I'm about to get on ass. I'm about to get
Start with me.
So, like, I'm more sympathetic towards stuff like that. And so that's, I guess, to circle back, I am on board with the first wave of body positivity because, like, it all spans from bullying to body positivity is a spinoff from bullying. And I like, look, and people know my stance on bullying. Bullying just for the hell of it, just to make people's lives hell. I'm not with that. You know, you're bullying to make somebody better. More power to you. Hell, that's what coaching is.
It's a bad idea. I mean, that is what coaching is, really.
Boy, you know, my coach greeted me with, I shit you not, this is every practice. We did this mirror drill when we got to the lineman. Son, I love you, but you're one fat ass son, bitch. Appreciate it, coach. It literally got to the point where I would look at him, coach, you don't got to say it. Yeah, I do. Mind you, so like this, I'm not even going to hold you, and this is weird, and this is getting personal, but it's like, the reason why I gained so much weight in college, because I always felt like I was fat. Even when I was in shape, nobody ever really gave me credit for being in shape, because they always just called me fat. So I always never felt like I was in shape anyway, so I let myself go. But now seeing that I'm fat, them niggas was hating hella hard because I'm fat now. And so, like, I was just bigger than them.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, that's how I was able to let myself go because I always thought I was fat. So when I was doing it, I wasn't letting myself go. I was already gone until I was gone, and damn. I wish I was back to where I was at.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I sympathize with that. I don't want it to happen. But, yep, to my other end point, this bitch has gotten too far. Damn. I'm all for it. Lizzo is amazing, and she's killing the stage. But I know Lizzo would be happy to drop 15 to 20 pounds. I know that she wouldn't be flexing if she did that. If she did it, she'd probably be like super happy and super body positive.
And what was crazy, there was a time, like, it was right after Lizzo kind of blew up, she talked about, like, wanting to lose a little bit of weight. And all the fat bitches, like, ratioed her on Twitter.
Which is weird. You're mad because somebody wants to lose. That's the weird area we've gotten to. Or like Adele was roasted for losing weight. Like she turned her back on fat people. Which, hell, I'm not going to lie, she kind of did. But
I mean, so what? It's her life. She knew what she wanted to do. It's her body. You know, if she wants to lose the weight, okay.
And she says she feels better every day for it. Like she didn't even, she obsessed over it. But she only obsessed because she was going through a breakup. And she was losing half her shit. Like, so she pretty much was a black male. And so, her life was going to shit. And she just started working out to escape it. She was like, I just found myself on the treadmill going upstairs.
The Stairmaster?
Yeah. She was like, I just found myself doing the Stairmaster for 3 or 4 hours out the day just to get my mind off of it. And just, boom. Just like, after 3 or 4 months, I just
I know her
the weight.
legs are strong as shit.
Bro, got to be. Got to be. What?
Have y'all seen him?
You seen her legs?
Her cat is big as hell.
Bro, I'm going to look it up because like when she said that Stairmaster, 3 or 4 hours, you were doing that when you're fat? I couldn't do that in shape.
Bro, Stairmaster.
So like it makes sense. Her calves are huge as shits. So like by all metrics, because she said she wasn't even really doing it hard. Well, if you're doing something for 3 or 4 hours, it's a little bit excessive. But like she wasn't killing herself to work out.
I mean, but it's yeah. I think it's only a problem with like losing weight's only a problem if the losing the weight is a negative to your health. You know what I'm saying? If you're starving yourself, if you're doing this, you're doing that. There's nothing wrong with counting calories if you're trying to lose weight. But if you're counting calories to an obsessive amount, it's an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know if it ventures into bulimia or not anemia, anorexia. Yeah. If it ventures into that, then that's when you have to, you know, realign what you're trying to do, or you know, pull your homie out of that.
And there is reverse body, like,
and there's reverse the skinny shaming too.
yeah, because Alex goes through it a lot. It actually pisses Alex off a lot when people call him slim, or like try to give him advice for gaining weight. And he's done everything. He's had protein shakes. He tried to eat pancakes every single day for a meal, plus X, Y, and Z. You know he eats pizza like 4 times a week, and I'm talking like whole pizzas 4 times a week.
I honestly, the only way for him to put on weight is to eat like 10,000 calories a day.
And that's honest, like
he would have to eat a crazy amount of calories and work out, and you know what I'm saying. He would have to be.
And so it's like I've tried telling him, and sometimes he obsesses about it, but like it gets to him just he being called slim a lot, or like, bro, you real skinny. You know how to do, bro. I'm trying to pick up weight. Like, do you know how fucking hard it is for me to pick up weight? I've tried doing the fat shit. I tried eating gallons of ice cream week after week. I don't pick up weight, and it's like, bro. You don't have any real health conditions. You're good at well, shit. The way you're trying to eat like that, you might end up with some health problems. But like, just do you. You're happy the way you are. Just do whatever. Like I've never thought of that there was skinny shaming because shit. I took being skinny over being fat.
Since we're talking about skinny shaming, let's talk about skinny privilege. Have you heard that term before?
Yep, I go through it every time. Nope. Well. I've never heard of it, but we discussed it in the car. I try not to wear a certain type of clothing because I look like a fat nigga trying to look skinny in certain type of clothing.
Now, I'm all for you trying to, you know, feel comfortable in your skin and all, but I feel like if you're a bigger person, there's certain things you just can't wear.
I swear to God.
And it's not because you're not allowed to wear it. You can do what the fuck you want to do, but it just do not look right.
I can't wear tight turtlenecks. I can wear turtlenecks, but it has to be loose fitting. You know how the niggas be tight and they wear like the little jacket on the outside, be looking like page 4 in the catalog. Can't do it. I look like a fat nigga trying to be skinny.
I got one of those for Christmas.
But like, so I could get the same turtleneck, but instead of getting a 2X, I need for it to be a 3 or 4X because it needs to be looser on me for it to look like, oh, so damn, you a big nigga with style.
That's funny.
But yeah, like I've noticed that, or like there's certain shoes I can wear with outfits. So I like my pants tight. I told you, I like my shit to be like David Ruffin, goddamn it. I like for them bitches to be just tight enough to where they almost cutting off circulation, but not. But then there's certain type of shoes I can't wear because it makes my damn feet look goofy with the outfit. So like, man's hard to explain, but pretty much most dress shoes are a go. But like, I can't wear like any shits with heels.
I got a boot. Like
yeah. Shit looks funny on me. It looks funny when the pants that tight, but when the pants is loose, they look tight. So I just can't wear the boot at all.
Okay.
But I've gotten around swag. That's why it's like I typically fall into the same category, and I'm just chill nigga that's big.
But I think you have to dress your size in the sense of like certain things look good on certain people.
Yeah.
And like there's certain things that a big guy can wear that will look kind of goofy on a little nigga. Like if Alex would try to wear the same shit you wore, I don't think it'll look right.
Yep. And so that's huge on women. I forgot what it was, but some things skinny women look better in than big women. But I can't remember because Lizzo did something.
Crop tops.
Nah, crop top looks good on fat women too, depending on how cropped it is. But I can't remember. But it's just the thing. Like I just detail stuff I can't wear, bro. That's just for the fact that there's different people For the fact that there were all different people, there's all different rules that we follow. Not saying that like, you should get thrown in jail for the rules, but like white people don't say nigga. Bro, that's just race rule right there. I mean, our fault, but you better abide by it or ass whooping is coming. Fat people, you can't wear certain stuff. Skinny niggas, you can't wear certain stuff. That's just like different stuff. That's everything can't be inclusive all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with not being part of something, if that makes sense. Like, there's nothing wrong with not being a part of the. I don't know how to say that, but you know what I'm saying.
Part of the group.
Yeah, like you can be the outsider. It's okay.
Bro,
you're in your own group.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit that's funny about this generation. This generation is full of full of everybody that wants to stand out, but do everything else that everybody's doing at the same time. Mm. Everybody wants to be this creative person who leads the pack, but strives so hard to maintain status quo so they don't be the outsider. Like, this generation's full of it. People who are true outsiders get made fun of, but other people keep that mindset. Yeah, I'm not really in the in crowd. Yeah, but you made fun of the guy that wasn't either. So what does that make you?
Mm-hmm. A fake.
And like people say, I'm not in the in crowd. Most of my life is just weird. Certain decisions I make on the daily is weird. I don't give a damn. Now, some of my decisions do fit in because, well, they're common sense stuff. But so if people are who they say they are, just beat to the sound of your own drum. At the end of the day, do what makes you feel good. But what makes you feel good will also look good because it's real, it's authentic.
Yeah.
What time we at?
46 minutes.
You feel like I'm in here?
Can I make up a little bit more shits? No, I cannot.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. All right, so
just do the plug and then get out of here.
Okay, so any final thoughts?
No, I think I pretty much summed it up. I guess my closing statement is just, do what's good for your health, but also be comfortable in your own skin. You know what I'm saying? Make the choices that you need to make, but do not shame other people for making their own choices.
I feel like I haven't signed off being funny yet. Well, in a while. So, in the words of the great Charles Barkley, you San Antonio women got to stop eating so much. Y'all got to lay off them churros. If you like this episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, follow us on all social media. The Antonio Podcast.